Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala ali Sayyidina Muhammadin wa barik wa sallim. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala ali Sayyidina Muhammadin wa barik wa sallim. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala ali Sayyidina Muhammadin wa barik wa sallim. How to achieve huge success in life? This is today's topic, brother and sister, mashallah. I will try to share with you few strategies. If you practice my strategies daily with consistency, then inshallah with the blessing from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you will achieve huge success in life. Success in terms of peace, of happiness and barakah in life. And then if you are into business, development in the business, if you are in career related, if you are into job and looking for a job, then Allah will bless you with MNC job offer. First strategy is purify your intention, dear brother and sister. Purify your intention. This is very, very important. And one more strategy is recite Darud Sharif more and more. And very, very important, you have to allocate some time for Darud Sharif and Istighfar every day. For example, 90 minutes, 180 minutes per day. 90 minutes is okay, mashallah. If you have more time, then you can allocate 180 minutes. 90 minutes for Istighfar, 90 minutes for Darud Sharif, mashallah. And one more strategy which is very, very important is be grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala every second. And my humble suggestion to all the brother and sister, every day for minimum 3 to 4 minutes you do sijda shukur, mashallah, so that you are grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, mashallah. Every day for 3 to 4 minutes or more than that, mashallah, be grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And in gratitude and in sijda you can recite Allahumma lakal hamdu wa lakal shukur, mashallah. So the Allahumma lakal hamdu wa lakal shukur, this is the dua you have to recite in sijda, mashallah. So one more strategy is respect your parents. Respect your parents and obey your parents and listen to your parents' word. Spend money onto your parents. Be kind to your parents. Feed your parents and gift your parents. This is one point. Another point is build strong relationship with your relatives. And if your relatives are not positive, then you can just be saying salam to them when you meet them. Sometimes what happens, your relatives are not positive. And in some case, relatives are very, very positive, very supportive, very humble, very kind, mashallah. At that time you can say salam to them, you can go to their home, you can invite them to your home, mashallah. There are many, many positive things you can do, mashallah. And if your relatives are not positive, because some people connect with me and when I say this strategy to them, they tell that people are not positive with them, people are not kind with them. So at that time what you can do is you can just be, you can say salam to them and you can just build your relationship with your relatives, mashallah. And also one powerful strategy, if someone is like not positive with you, your relatives, mashallah, if Allah bless you with good amount of money, then you can give gift to that relatives, mashallah. And that person will, mashallah, will respect you and that person will be very kind to you, mashallah. This is my humble suggestion to all the brother and sister. One more strategy is don't miss tahajjud. Tahajjud is very powerful, brother and sister. If you perform tahajjud daily with consistency, then you will have the qurb of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Qurb of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, closeness to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. When you are closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then automatically you will achieve more success in life, inshallah. This is one point. Another strategy is 5 times salah in masjid for the brother. And if there is an arrangement for the sister in masjid, then sister also can go to masjid, inshallah. This is one strategy. And one more strategy, you should have to be very positive with everyone. You should have to be very positive with everyone. Always speak positive, mashallah. When you speak positive, automatically opposite person will speak positive with you, mashallah. So this is one more strategy. Another strategy is appreciation mindset. You have to appreciate other. For example, if someone helped you, supported you, mashallah, you have to be grateful for that person. You have to thank that person, mashallah. So this is one more strategy. And one more strategy which is very, very important, if your parents are alive, then it is one of the biggest blessings from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You should have to be grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala every second for this biggest blessing, mashallah. So starting of the day, my humble suggestion, talk to your parents, your mother, father, mashallah. And if you are blessed with sibling, you can talk with them. Similarly, conclusion of the day, you can talk with them in the phone call, video call. This is one of the one of the greatest good deeds I can say, mashallah. So you can practice this strategy. And one more strategy is like practice istighfar daily for 90 minutes, as I said earlier, 90 minutes, 180 minutes, 90 minutes of istighfar, 90 minutes of Darud Sharif. This is very, very powerful. Another strategy, try to give charity daily with consistency. It should be consistent. For example, if you are giving charity daily, then try to give charity daily. For example, even it is 10 rupees, you try to give charity, mashallah. And another strategy, keep your environment clean, brother and sister. Keep your environment clean, house clean, and then, for example, workplace should be very clean. If you are going to office, then that workplace of about yours should be very clean, mashallah. So this is one more strategy. Another strategy is try to go to masjid early. This is very powerful. It is very difficult for someone, like, if you are not going to masjid, but when you practice this, and if you practice this strategy, then automatically you will attract so much of blessing from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And also come late from the masjid. This is also important. Go early to the masjid and come late from the masjid. And try to spend more time in the masjid and talk to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in masjid, in dua, and practice nafil namaz, hajat namaz, toba namaz in masjid. Even in home, nafil namaz you can practice, mashallah, so that there should be positivity in your home, mashallah. And one more strategy, recite manzil. Manzil very important. And you recite every day, like one time in the morning, one time after Maghrib, very, very powerful, which clears all the negativity. This is one more important point. One more point, Al-Burhan, one book is there, mashallah, which is the collection of Quranic surah similar to Manzil. If there is availability of Al-Burhan, you can recite Al-Burhan as well. Manzil, it will take 5 minutes. Al-Burhan, it will take 10 minutes to recite. But we are very, very powerful. And morning askar, evening askar, you try to practice so that you get closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. One more strategy, you try to be in wuzu all the time, brother and sister. This is very important. You have to be in wuzu all the time so that you will be blessed with clarity and focus. And one more strategy, every month, for example, if you are into the job, every month try to reward yourself. Try to reward yourself. For example, 1,000 rupees reward, 2,000 rupees reward, 5,000 rupees reward, 10,000 rupees reward. Reward is like, for example, you can gift yourself something, clothing, or going to hotel where there is halal food, mashallah. Similarly, you can reward yourself so that you can motivate yourself, mashallah, inner motivation, external motivation, mashallah. So this is one more point. Another point is like, find positive friend around you. And if you find this, mashallah, then it is very, very powerful, mashallah. Positive friend around you, and try to be in touch with them. If you understand that this person is very, very positive, then you can be in touch with that person and tell that person, brother, I want to go to masjid daily and please motivate me so that we can do, I will tell you namaz time, we can go to masjid, to this masjid, sometime that masjid, another masjid, mashallah. Similarly, for 5 time, you can go to 5 masjid or 3 masjid, mashallah, so that the energy level is high all the time. This is one more strategy. One more strategy, summertime, for Indian, summertime you drink Ruh Afza, mashallah. This is additional tips, mashallah. Ruh Afza you can drink so that you will be cool all the time. And even you can drink lemon water, mashallah. You can drink Nannari Sharbat, mashallah, so that you will have more clarity, more focus, and you can perform more productive tasks, mashallah. So this is one point. Another point I said in the previous video, Rogan Badam Shirin, and this is very helpful for the good sleep at night, brother and sister. Rogan Badam Shirin you can take in the night time with milk, mashallah, warm milk, so that, mashallah, you will have good sleep at night. This is one strategy. And another strategy, similarly in Hamdard, Pashnol is there for the digestion. You can have it, mashallah, 1 to 2 tablets after every meal, after breakfast, after lunch, after dinner, mashallah, you can have. And one more strategy, try to do exercise and try to be physically fit, mentally fit, spiritually strong, mashallah, brother and sister. Even in the home, you can do exercise, mashallah. You can allocate sometime 30 minutes, 45 minutes, 60 minutes per day so that you can do exercise. You can, mashallah, warm up yourself, and then you will have, mashallah, more clarity, more focus. This is one point. Another point is like be grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for all the blessing. Write it down in journal, like write it down in paper, all the blessing. Even in mobile phone, you can write it down and write it, okay, this is the blessing. Also, you can write it down like 2025. What are the blessing you have received from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Even 3 times eating per day is also one of the biggest blessing from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If you are blessed with clothing, if you are blessed with shelter, it is one of the biggest blessing from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I can say the biggest blessing is water, drinking water, brother and sister. You can think about it. Drinking water is one of the biggest blessing from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, mashallah. And there are many strategies, inshallah, I will try to share with you in the upcoming videos. These are few strategies which I wanted to share with you today, mashallah. I hope you got my point. You try to practice, mashallah, and try to take these words in a positive way. And try to take these words in a positive way and implement it, mashallah. And also I said, like, it is very difficult to go to masjid early. Not for everyone, and even I feel that, mashallah, there are many brothers who are going to masjid, like if there is jamaat at 1:30, they go to masjid at 1 p.m. and if there is jamaat at 5:30 in the fajr, they go to masjid at 4:45. I am not telling to all, but very few, like it depends, like it depends upon the energy level. And it happens sometime when your energy level is low and you have some distraction, negativity. That time you feel like little late going to masjid. But alhamdulillah, many brother are going to masjid. Even, mashallah, like, nowadays small kid, like who are in, I think, 4th standard, 5th standard, 6th standard, till 12th, mashallah, they are coming to masjid, mashallah, and they are standing in the first saf, mashallah, small 6th standard, 5th standard kids, mashallah, children are coming to masjid, mashallah, with the blessing from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It should be the mahol, it should be the environment, everyone, like if there is 100, 200, 300 home in the area, mashallah, everyone, if from every home 1-2 person come, then there will be 600 musalli, mashallah, 600,000 musalli. When one masjid is full, mashallah, you can see that positivity, you can see that environment, you can see that mahol, you can see that blessing from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, mashallah. So we should have to encourage other, and I just saw one video last night that one person, is telling other person, brother, are you free now? That person is, okay, brother, I am free now. Shall we go to masjid? Yes, we can go to masjid, mashallah. Similarly, you have to encourage other, mashallah. And also I can tell that there should be some community. There should be some WhatsApp community where that group should be exclusive for the namaz, mashallah. Not for other activities, only for namaz. And that group should have more than 1,000 people. In his Telegram, there will be like more people. In WhatsApp, like less than 1,000 only. So that group should be very filled with positivity. And everyone should have to tell, I completed my Zohar, I completed my Asar, I completed my Isha, mashallah. That message should motivate everyone. Everyone, mashallah. For example, in the whole town, if there is like 1,000, 2,000 house, mashallah, and not 1,000, 2,000, not maybe more than that, mashallah. For example, let's calculate as 5,000 house. 5,000 house, 2 person in each house, mashallah, 10,000 member. If 10,000 member or more than that, if comes to namaz, Zohar namaz, you can imagine that it will be like, mashallah, like Eid, mashallah. Every day it will be like Eid, full of positivity, full of vibes, mashallah, positive vibes. So it should have to be the mahol. We should have to encourage other. Similarly, masturat, ladies should have to tell, brother should have to tell, if you are married, then you have to tell your spouse that perform Zohar, it is Zohar Salah. Similarly, for every Salah, mashallah. And we have to encourage others, mashallah, because namaz is very powerful. And I saw many, mashallah, like motivational stories on internet that one brother went to namaz 5 times daily with consistency and he blessed with MNC job offer. There are many hundreds of stories, mashallah. And you have to have that habit, brother and sister, mashallah. Namaz is very important. You perform namaz daily with consistency, then your life will be filled with positivity. barakah, happiness and clarity and wisdom, mashallah. So I hope you got my point, mashallah. Namaz is very important. This is my point, mashallah. Namaz, you perform namaz equal to success in life, mashallah. Namaz, 5 times salah in masjid equal to MNC job offer. 5 times salah in masjid equal to barakah and business development, mashallah. So jazakallah khair for listening to me. May Allah bless you and your family member with all the khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.